Air shows. Air shows are a definite no-no, mate. Air shows are a definite no-no. I don't know. Please, man, let's get going, let's get going. We're on YouTube. Folks, my sincere apologies. We're putting the loss of signal, the loss of the feed down purely to the fact that there are significant amount of people here using mobile networks, and we have a fly infestation all of a sudden. Thanks for that. Wow. Is that just me attracting these flies, or I don't seem to be around anyone else? I had a shower this morning. I reckon this is Jack. Now this is kind of what I sort of wasn't hoping for, because the sun is right at me. Are you serious, man? Are you serious? Oh, it's just such a typical... Oh my word. Really? Folks, if you can hear me, apologies for the issue. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What a great shame. What a great shame. Yeah, apologies folks. We just had a sudden drop of our signal, and as a result we lost our feed. Fiddling about with it. Fiddling about. Okay, so these guys are downwind, and we're going to get these Dassaults approaching and landing. Wow. share, please, folks. If you could do us a favour and share and retweet or whatever it is you have to do, just to make sure that we can get all our people back in the feed that we lost. Sincere apologies. Technical issues, something that we don't have any control over, of course. Yeah, it's crazy, and it's a great shame as well. Yes, yes. So these are twin seaters, I guess. Trainers. So we need to be prepared that there's a chance that we might. Now, how many fly pasts they're going to affect? I'm not sure whether it'll just be the single one, because I think we lost the feed just after that flight. The first of these guys, wasn't it? And that being the case, is this the first? What's what? That's when, then what? What's this approaching now? Is this just a commercial flight? It's on its own. So I don't think it's. It's just a shame. We've got two streams now as well. We've got two. This is quite a big aircraft by the looks of it. It's making its way in now. Which is a bit of a surprise, to be honest with you, seeing as we're in a foreign country. Why should we? But it will switch to the French provider, won't it? It will switch to the French provider. For example, EE will switch to Orange, Orange France. Yeah. So Riyadh's going to be an issue. We'll just have to. Yeah, well, you know, we can't afford it, you know. Please, guys, don't worry about the. We know what the problems are. Just a network issue in terms of all of a sudden hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people all using their feed at once, literally sucking all the energy from the networks. So as more rain comes, I wish this would just leave off this rain, to be honest. Not having. Oh, right. Okay, a 320, 220. Okay, okay, okay.
Non, il y avait un créneau, mais c'était bien
It's probably about the fourth time that plane's been in today, isn't it? We're unable to. Thank you. Thank you. I know. Now this looks like a chase aircraft. It doesn't look like that's. Oh yeah, he's coming in on this runway. Is he? Sorry about the glitching, folks. You're going to get some glitching just because we're in amongst a huge amount of people. Yeah, it's all I can do is apologise for the glitching, folks. What basically is happening is we've SIM cards which we use all the time, and of course when we go to a foreign land, as we are now, that we've experienced with when we were in amongst out of it, basically. all that hard work. We're only going to have well, yes, well, they're absolutely right. So far, I've had the A220 land. The A320 has just landed. Yeah, but no, not with all those thousands of people. There's thousands of people here, man. A great shame if, for a lot of people, if they. I think that the bigger aircraft. I think the 330, 350 and the A380 and the Beluga are going to do the fly past. Okay, we have an aircraft on approach. There's only one.
Je pense qu'il faut au moins faire un passage devant eux, quoi. Sortir en masse pour prendre le
place. So people obviously giving us a lot of respect and understanding and support. Because of these issues. Obviously we don't want to reduce the quality here, folks, because it would seem pretty pointless, so we want to keep streaming in the high quality range. And I think so the 350's coming in as well, is it? Interesting. People going back, I have to be honest with you, a lot of people are... Okay. Thanks, folks. Really appreciate it. Totally understanding of the situation. You know, some people just randomly suggesting things that they need to obviously understand and look at the whole technological side of what we're doing. You can't just, you know, you need to, if you, we really don't need the advice without, you know, with all due respect, and you know, appreciate that you're trying, but you know, we don't need the we don't need any we know why, we know what is causing the problem, and we don't want to reduce the quality, because if we reduce the quality, then you know, we probably still have more or less the same issues. We're talking about thousands of drop frames due to the fact that the networks are using up everybody's using up what's available on the networks. Anyway, let's just hopefully enjoy this midweek show, or even when we do our Euro tours, when we do our European airport tours, or go to a European airport, so you won't get it at Schiphol, and so on and so forth. It's just the fact that we never get it here normally when we're at Toulouse as well. The problem we're having here. No, that is landing. So what happened to the fly pass then?
Ouais, carrément. Moi j'ai pour les 27 ans de mariage, même dans la santé, j'ai fait prendre toutes les cassettes que je trouvais qui traînaient et je les ai emmenées. Ouais, par cassette, ils me demandaient 40 €.
Cancel it.
Parce que le mec c'était le dernier de l'île qui faisait ça, alors du coup il me disait 40 €.
All these poor people up here.
Ouais, quand même il était capable de laisser.
Taking a day off.
Demander de repasser pour voir si on pouvait vraiment la numériser ou pas, tu vois. Parce que bon, tu connais comment étaient les parents, ils t'enregistraient n'importe quoi à l'époque. Ah, il y a un match. Allez, je l'enregistre. Et du coup, tu vois, quand tu mets 40 € et qu'après tu te rends compte que c'était un match. Ouais.
Yeah, people are leaving, man.
J'ai récupéré les films d'enfance de mes parents, les vidéos de mariage, tout ça. Quand moi j'étais bébé. C'est vraiment sympa.
Yeah, but it's well, yeah, but obviously there's a ceiling. There must have been a ceiling that they could they're able to fly at, and oh dear.
Non, regarde, celui-là, c'est un A350.
Oh, I have to say it is a shame for Airbus as well. Let's not have a go at Airbus, please. Let's not have a go at anyone. Just, you know, it's just a shame across the board, isn't it? You know, of course Airbus. Cancelled. It is officially cancelled, folks. Yeah. Well, because they're French. Well, we're going to stick around for the rest of the afternoon, folks. Of course, our channel members are going to join us, and anybody else is welcome to join us as well. Just to. No, I've got sandwiches here, and really, to be honest with you, yeah, the coffee down the, you know. So, okay, here's a. I'm going to put it out for a vote, folks. As you know, we are always here at least once a month, minimum once a month, with our channel members.
Silver.
I know. Because of low ceiling.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. It's over. It's over. Au revoir. Yeah. So, how about we just carry on if anybody wants to join in on Freeview for the rest of the afternoon, folks. It's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you guys. If you fancy sticking around, just to let you know what's happened here, it's official now that the fly past has been cancelled to weather reasons, which is a great shame. So, how do our channel members feel about us just sticking to Freeview for the rest of the afternoon? And of course, our next show will obviously be all channel members from Toulouse. It's your call, really, guys. I know you're a generous bunch, and we do obviously go beyond what we advertise in terms of bringing our channel members best in live aviation entertainment. And but I will respect what you say. So oh, you're very kind, very kind. Seems like we have a unanimous decision. Thanks, folks. Right, we're going to be here for the rest of the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, whilst everybody else disperses. We're going to stick around and bring you some, hopefully bring you some action from Toulouse. We'll have to see whether or not they're going to continue with their testing program this afternoon. By all means, stick around and we'll have a chat. We'll do some comments, read out some comments. Looks like the workers have dispersed over the back there. Everyone's going back to work. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. What we really need to know now is we need to get it from the horse's mouth from Airbus themselves, whether or not they're going to be carrying on working this afternoon or whether everyone's going home. Because what is the time? It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so we've got at least another 4 hours of work day left. Of course, don't forget we've got the A380 to land, so we will. Okay. Well, I think yes, as well as Freeview, yes, okay, yeah, no, definitely, okay, that's fine. So, folks, we have the three. Oh, here comes the Beluga now. Okay, so. So at least the chopper's trying to pick up as much as it can. Oh, bless. So we're about to get geared down on this. Looks like the alien off, what's that film? That one. What was the name of that movie? Aliens. Wasn't it Alien Invasion or something like that? Mars Attacks, that's it, yeah. This guy is not coming in, he's doing a fly past. He's doing a fly past. Yeah. Well, we got something at least. Look at that. Now 380. Let's just hope he doesn't go gear down. Gear is down on the 380. He might do a touch and go or something crazy like that though. Who knows? Gear is down on the Beluga. Yeah, it looks like it's descending for touchdown. Airport webcams have just updated. Oh. So they're updating based on our update. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's hope for a big smoky... Oh. Just goes to show the flexibility of that aircraft, the way they can throw it around. Look, nose down, attitude, possibly gear down. Beluga is turning on to finals, I think. Is she? Yeah, she's configured for landing. Oh, it's doing a big wing wave, look. Yeah. Loop the loop. Come on, son. Mars attack. But unfortunately, it also sounds like Popeye. Oh well, that was good. That was good. Start up. Here we go. Yes. Air China, Star Alliance, XWBs on the far up. I love you, brother. That's going out for air test. Oh, actually, it might be delivery because it is from the delivery station. La station delivery. Okay. Oh, listen. Yeah, yeah. Are we still holding? We're still holding. Looks like it's got goofy teeth at that stage, just at that stage there. He's on finals. Of course, the clamshell reverses on the Trent 7s. Beluga XL now using the A330 platform as opposed to the old A300. Now we are going to see A350. Looks like she's going out possibly to be delivered. You've got to give them credit, guys, to the way that they've completely revamped the whole front end of the A330, redesigned it in order to allow the extension of the door. The front door, it's obviously an uplifting door, hinged upwards door. Unlike the 747, the platform that they use with Boeing, which is just literally a 747 nose bolted onto a massive box with its tail and wings. Now, as far as, you know, redesigns go, and that is a very ugly aircraft. Almost looks like the 747. It's like, looks like a python's eating a you know, a deer or something like that. Swallowed a deer, should I say? Okay, so 350 just. I think these are the Engine Alliance engines on this test aircraft. I don't think it's the Trents. I think these are the EAs. She's going to come all the way down here, folks. Oh, no, they are Rolls-Royce. My apologies. They are the Rolls-Royce Trent 900s. Left turn, Clyde. No, he's going right. He's going back over to his... So, no need for a reboot at GB, is it? Are we still good for that? Can we get away with it? Okay, yeah. Well, have a look at this. Have a look at this 350 when it goes out. Do you want me to do a PTC, a quick PTC? Okay, check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. 1 2 3. Is it? Okay. Okay, we're all good. Wow, there we go. Lovely job. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, that is good news. They do use that aircraft for flight affiliation, folks. So the aircraft is still used for flight crew affiliation. Of course, they never, I don't think they ever built one of the Neo variants that they planned for the A380 to sort of like, you know, hopefully reinvigorate orders, but it never happened. Aren't people nice? Well, in France anyway. So we've got first movement of the afternoon for our viewers, and thank you for all to everybody for your patience. Really appreciate it. We've got an A350 that is going to be going out. Firework incredible. I thought WOW is insolvent. Yes, it is, my friend. You're right in thinking that. Firework incredible. WOW, those aircraft obviously were due to be delivered to the airline, but obviously due to the liquidation of the airline, they have gone back to the lease company. And Dibby, of course, explaining all of that. So, as news seeps through, obviously there's still a lot of people here who don't know that the display has actually been cancelled, even though they've all landed. So maybe some people have come up here for a picnic, much like this family to the left of me. Got bananas and bread, and even got a cutting board, which is quite incredible, really. Not as incredible as firework incredible. Oui. Okay, there's another group leaving now. Here comes Inspector Clouseau. Right, Dom Smith. Where is the Virgin and BA 350s? Okay, answer to that, Dom, is Virgin's 350 is to my left. Where BA is, I'm not quite sure. We can actually, I can show you the tip of the tail of the Virgin 350, sorry. That is it right there. That is the tip. That's all you're going to get to see at the moment. We may see some action later. Don't forget, we've got another 4 hours here we're going to be streaming for until they shut down the activities here at Airbus. What's it? Oh, that's very kind. Well, that's what we try and do, you know. I mean, and don't say thanks to me. Say thanks to the channel members, guys. People saying thank you to you guys. J Bard Wadge, I love it when you say banana. A banana. I'm Ingalls. Any Cathay Pacific aircraft? Yes, there's one right there, my friend. Cathay Pacific. A350 looks like a 900, and she looks like she's out for delivery. That is the delivery section right here that you're looking at down here. All those aircraft down there are for delivery, so there's a significant amount going out. We've got 2 350s over there, obviously Etihad, Iberia. What looks like 3 320 Neos parked up down there, another 2 Neos there, and of course we've got the Qatar 1000, as well as 3 narrow bodies, Cathay Pacific's 350. What appears to be, and what we now have definitely figured out, is a military A330 that is not new, but back for or from a refurb, maybe a full check, I'm not sure. TAP's Neo, and of course Rwandair's 330 Neo and China Eastern's 350, and this is a Star Alliance Air China that looks like it's about to go out for delivery. Is this on radar? Oh, this could be a test then, or this could be a handover, not the actual delivery. Yeah. Decent rate of climb as well, man. It's a test flight, is it? Okay, well we keep our eye on her, because there's a good chance that we might have a missed approach when she comes back. Oh, okay. So we have a mixed feedback there, saying that it's either on delivery or on test. So one of the two. We'll certainly find out when we keep an eye on it. Okay. We need, yeah. I mean, I'd favour the delivery more than I would the test flight. Yeah. Really? Cool. Great looking jet plane, man. Safe journey, my friend. So no doubt, I think so that's the first little bit. I'm Ingalls, John Bailey, Phil Loxham, J. Bud Wadge. Right, let's just Phil Oxon, Rebus on my lunch break tuning in. Hello Rebus, hope you're well my friend. iMingles, you guys have an incredible camera lens. Well, I have to say iMingles, it's the proprietary lens that comes with the camera. It's only a standard Panasonic VX1. Maybe look it up online. Very affordable camera, and you think that's far away. You wait till you see tune in on Freeview one day when we zoom in as far as flight level 380 sometimes on aircraft that are cruising altitude, which we love to show everybody. Frank Salt, Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic, that's a great place to view from. Indeed it is. Probably the best place at Toulouse, it has to be said. Doesn't get much better. It is a delivery flight, is it? Okay, folks. Oh, is it? Where's it going? Taipei, Shangxing, or... Do what? Okay. I'll just agree with you on that one. Oh, there we are. Andrew McClure off to Shenzhen, according to Flight Radar 24. Thanks, mate. Aviation madness. It is delivery. Thanks, mate. Where's this one going? CDG or something like that? Orly or... Is that the display aircraft that's on radar? Oh, it's going to Strasbourg, is it? Okay, okay. On Twitter. Wow. If you're on Twitter, folks, follow us. Go and follow us on Twitter and see who's the 10,000th follower on Twitter today. I dare you. There's something very appealing about these aircraft in their unpainted specs. And we are very fortunate to be able to come here and see. Oh! Look what's flashing up. Oh, I hope she's. Can you see her? Can you see her anti-collisions? Oh, hello. That 330's flashing up, son. She's flashing up. This could be another one going out. This would be special. This would be special. Just see if we can see if our APU is on. You'll probably be able to see better than I can. Can you see, folks, whether there's heat coming out of that APU? Because the tail is just in my way. It's obscuring it, but you should be able to see the heat plume coming out of the exhaust. Yeah, there is. I can see it. Yeah, we do have a heat haze here, which is bloody amazing considering what it was like this morning. Oh well, we'll just have to wait and see. some inspection. I don't know what that is. What's that? Say that again. What? Oh. Oh, wow. So we didn't need to reset it then? Oh, I'm gonna... Yes, yes, indeed, indeed. Right, okay. Hold on a second. Right, that hat can come off. And this hat can go on. Hey, look at me with me silly hat. Tell you what though, might look silly, but I tell you what, it works a treat. Harold Loretson saying, what is that buzzing sound we hear every now and then? I think that's...
Ça va maman? Fais la tête. On t'amène pour te faire plaisir.
Shouldn't be anything, to be honest with you. Oh, that's it, yeah. Okay, so what I need to do is set it to set my do not disturb on. Put my do not disturb on. Okay, there we go. So now the buzzing, the pings, and all that sort of stuff, folks. Hopefully, British Airways fan UK. Are there any BAs near? Not in the lineup in terms of a new aircraft, my friend. There is the odd BA coming in to the airfield every now and then, though.
Ouais, mais c'était une bonne matinée.
Oh, okay. The lights have gone off, unfortunately. Kieran 121, hi. It closed. What was it? What happened? What the air show didn't go ahead is what he's saying. Oh dear. Etihad's A350 1000, a second one parked up over there, in its base paint, and of course what we saw earlier coming out of the pre-delivery shop was that Etihad 350 1000 over there. Khan Aslan, what is the plane between TAP Portugal and Cathay Pacific? The company question. Yes, my friend, that is not a company, that is a military aircraft, originally belonging to the Australian Air Force. Part of, I believe it is under the ownership of Airbus military, and it is Spanish registered. So that is a military aircraft. Hope that helps, my old mate. And it is an A330-300, I believe, an old A330-300. Jay, thank you. Appreciate that. Aviation 737. The sound is really off compared to the video. That's interesting. That might be your device, my friend, or... Ça Harold Lawrenson saying SAS is going to get some A350s, but I doubt there are any there. Well, Harold, as and when they come online, we will bring them to you. Aviation 737, no, it's good now, Jilly. Yeah. So that peach apparently is a is that, did somebody say it's a budget airline this morning? Perhaps Asian budget airline. I'm not sure whether it was, but that is actually an A320, but CFM 56 powered A320. Interestingly enough. "104 short" on Twitter, did you say, Jilly? Wow. If you're on Twitter, folks, or if you're follow us on Twitter, 34 followers short.
On verra pour... Parce que ouais, j'ai des routes et tout. Après tu regarderas, mais le trajet il est bien.
Time for a morsel, I think, in the sandwich. In cheese sandwich. Thingamajig. Finger pop. Oh yeah. No, I did. I put do not disturb on. Jay, those Indigos are brand new, my friend. Certainly not here for repair. GoAir.in. Is that India? .India? What is? Oh. So peach is part of ANA, the ANA group. Interesting. I'd been sitting there a while, that 330. Okay, they're Mumbai based, okay. Oh, has it? That'll be that one there then. Oh, really? It might be under a different registration. Richard Spouse, welcome to Big Jet TV, my friend. You wait till Saturday, Richard. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're going to have some fun. And somebody coming on the feed earlier on saying that the weather for Saturday is forecasted to be is good. Well, oh my good God. Saturday will be a good day. John Carley, that A300 is a DHL A300. Indeed it is. Thank you, my friend. So we do have another China Eastern 350 that's popped up on radar, but it is further down behind the bike sheds, so to speak, and so therefore we can't see it at the moment. It might just be sometimes they do flick up on radar, but also bear in mind that it might actually not be a China Eastern as well. Finger bob. Jack's plane spotting. Is that a 330-900? Which one are we talking about, my friend? Are we talking about the Rwandair? To be perfectly honest with you, my friend, I'm not sure how to distinguish 900 between because they have two variants. I think it's an 800 and a 900, isn't it? I'm not sure. Same engines, same wing, same, maybe just internal configuration in terms of its length, maybe slightly stretched. I'm not sure. Yeah, Mikey, make sure you bring that coffee nice and hot, my friend. Cupes Hoopser asking, when will the 350s be in service? Round about August time, we should start seeing them doing affiliation flights out of London Heathrow down to Madrid. Okay, so I've got a low battery warning on that. Let's just have a little look. Entering service around about October time, I believe. Sei the artist. Brilliant. Michael Edge just tuning in from Chicago over here at a conference. Wow. There you go, mate. Welcome to the show. Hope everything is well for you out there. Am I seeing? Oh yes, Neil Warman is in the house. Hello, mate. Oh, I'm just going to see if I can get the lovely Laura from London Gatwick to be the 10,000th Twitter follower. Good luck with that, me old son. Well, I'm going to start stripping down, I think. Get me speedos on. Daryl Thorne, good afternoon and welcome to Big Jet TV, my friend. Spool Up Saturday. It's happening. Terry the Artista. John Carley. Yeah, sandwich is gone, mate. Sandwich is gone. Straight down the hatch. Judy Chaston. Stephen Owers. Mandy D. Everyone's shouting and giving a scream out, a shout out, a scream out. It has been a relatively long day, it has to be said. Oh, Shake Shaft's back. Mandy, what's up? Brad Groover tuning in from Tallahassee, Florida. Is this France? Yes, indeed it is, my friend. Welcome from Big Jet TV, reaching out to you in Tallahassee, in Florida. Wow. Don't they have great? What's it? The claws. You know the claws that they have. Claws. You know, the claws with the fish claw. You know, the very famous for it out there. Lobster claw, obviously, not fish claws. Lobster. Oh, flip it. It's been a long day. Fish with claws, maybe acting in gangs with cats. Sid Morris asking if I'm on the beers. Not yet, mate. What's your favourite aircraft, Jay saying? Well, to be honest with you, always been my favourite aircraft has been dun, 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 A340-600. That's my favourite aircraft of all time. Of course, the DC-8 is my favourite aircraft of all time. But come on, boys and girls, let's get some action going here. Nothing on radar. Sid asking me what football team do I support. Well, to be honest with you, I don't actually physically support a football team. I'm not a football guy, I'm more a motorsport guy and aviation. However, I've got good friends, of one of which is Gilly, of course, who support Liverpool, so I kind of support them because they support. But I am a Londoner, so it's going to be a bit difficult on Saturday, of course. Sort of like, you know, going, come on, Liverpool. Something Liverpool. Something like that, anyway. Select a wireless network. You having a laugh? Come on. It's usually a lot more busy than this, folks, I can assure you. Okay, I've got a few on radar. I've got the A350-1000. It's still Okay. Is it? Oh, okay, so they're just yeah, Malaysian 350 I've got on radar. Is that perhaps no call sign? Yeah. India whiskey. Oh, sorry. Yes. China Eastern. Sorry, I was looking at it from a. Yeah. And then of course Singapore Airlines 350. So yeah. Mighty Mariner. Up the Reds. Jiggy with it. Charlton. Started it all now. Oh yeah, David Bridges, very interesting. Remember, the French have a 2-hour lunch. Of course they do. And the, hey? Why are they always on strike then? Blimey, you know, what more do you want? Mandy D, Tottenham. Oh really? Lee Smyer, there we are, back to it, back to the basics. Next arrival, London Heathrow, A320 from Frankfurt, estimated at 56, is it? Or at, I'd imagine, psychedelic rocker, Totten Paul. John Hughes, JFK has a large observation deck on the roof at the newly opened TWA Hotel. It also has a refurbished Constellation that serves as a lounge. The hotel has a theme of 1962. Wow, a year before I was born. My dad flew the Constellations as well, so that might be an idea. We have we have reached out to JFK, but that's a good one to do. It's just, I'm sure I've already got them on my list of pitches. Fresh funk, trendy Czech livery. Very close to being the last one up here, folks. I really am. We're down to 3 people. We're down to 4 people now. Well, 3 adults and a kid. And it's raining. Great, thanks, mate. Thanks for that. What is it with the rain? I think JFK came back to me on Twitter, didn't they? I seem to remember. Yeah, they did. They did. There we are, Kennedy Airport. That's another 2 hours out the ballpark. Kapoom! Doing. Oh, Debbie, thanks, mate. Alan Jiggins. That's funny, man. That's a good quote. I like that. I can't say it because they're close by. Yes, Ian, you're right. There should be one of those on top of the hill because I can't even think about it because I just can't. Michael Brett, this is Toulouse in southern France, my friend. Chuck Ice's peanuts. Toulouse in southern France, Michael. Ryan Bennett, come to Auckland, New Zealand. Well, you know, easier said than done, my friend. The obvious problem with that is we need to set it up first, but it would probably cost us literally a small fortune to get out there. So to come all the way out there for one airport is I think we'd have to let's have a look and see if they've got a coffee machine in that thing. Oh, I can't see, no. Looks pretty basic, to be honest. Yeah, it looks a griddle. It's got a griddle and all that sort of stuff, but it's going to be standard. Read all about it. Is it? Oh, okay. Oh, there is. I could see it there. Yeah. Got to be a box of red wine there, isn't there? Wow. How small those little, I think they're CF4s, the Embraer runs. Tiny little engines, man. Bloody hell, it's the IHOP again. He's been it. He's got tram lines in the runway with this bloke. Come on. Back from lunch, you lot. Fried Mars bar. Oh. We have pushback. Yeah. Viva Air. Viva Las Vegas. Where are they from? Bold colour statements there, like the I like that, like mustardy coloured winglets. Peru. Oh, they're Peruvian, are they? Wow. This could well be another delivery flight. So I wonder if Airbus have purposefully going for gold, have actually gone for the big shot today and seen how many deliveries they can get out. See if they can beat their delivery record for one day. they did something above the clouds, did they? Oh, that's what they used the tracker aircraft for then, isn't it? But mind you, they did have cameras on board the display aircraft as well. Tell you what, GP, could probably get, could probably put the beluga piece together and tweet that, couldn't you? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Or the whole sequence if we can get it in 60. Oh no, it's 2 minutes, isn't it? So yeah, we could probably get the approach shot and the wing wave and the bank out, but we want to get the bank out. That's really key as well. Or is that BA landing there? No, Lufty. So that's not a Neo either. That's another standard CFM 56 pound. Oh, blimey! About 40 minutes ago, maybe. Okay, so that will be. It was before the A380. Fresh Funk, yeah, know all about Manchester Viewing Park, my friend. We did used to stream from there, but unfortunately now, due to that new terminal that's gone up, the VIP terminal, it's kind of dashed everybody's views there. Really has ruined it for av geeks and aviation fans. Hasn't really ruined it for families and just people who are generally coming there to visit the park and have some family time. That's not the problem. It is obviously they've weighed it up. There's the minority, should I say? Well, I say the minority. There were days when we used to go up there, and those viewing platforms would be absolutely rammed with plane spotters and av geeks. So they had a good, healthy amount of people that used to spend all their hard-earned cash going out there. Is that a special livery on that Iberia? Nice little pencil HB2. Yeah, Fresh Funk, they did indeed have two great mounds there. Flattened, no more, unfortunately. However, I am reliably informed that they may be considering putting two new platforms further down in the lower section on the right hand side there, in the viewing park area where the seating is. So if they do that, then I think they might get away with it. But even so, there is also rumour at the same time that the VIP lounge will be doubled in size within a year. It just completely ruins the decent views that aviation fans had from the viewing park. So south side is your side now, if you want to get some tight spool up action. And of course you do get the landing aircraft on the other side as well. 2-3, I think it is. Is it 2-3 left and right? Manchester. Oh, where's he gone? Is he straightening up? Where's he going? Is he on red? Fresh Funk, yeah. Fresh Funk, you need to check back in our archives, my friend. We know Manchester quite well. We have streamed from the other side. That is the most awesome position I personally prefer it from the viewing part myself, because it is so up close to the action. And of course, we'll be there this Saturday. So if you're there, head to McDonald's and bring me a coffee, my old friend. That's 2 people bring me coffees now, so getting there. I have to book them in. Right, okay, so Mike Payne comes at 10 a.m. and Fresh Funk comes at 11 a.m. Yes, mate, the South Bank is definitely he piles on the power as well, doesn't he? The bank's sharp left. All is not lost. Maybe we should put something in like, don't worry, Airbus, we understand. As do our viewers and Airbus fans around the world, or something like that. These things happen. At least you managed to get something out of it. For those Fury 550, good afternoon, good evening to you, my friend. Oh my blimey, Mike Payne's going to be there at 7. I don't think we're going live till about 9 o'clock, Mike. Tony Strickland, will you be at the airport hotel? Good point, that. Might well do a session from the airport hotel later in the afternoon. So yes is the answer to that. Max Turbo. Yeah, Dora's looking for the G90 Sport Ups. Yeah, well, G90 is going to be off the 777. That's going to be, more than likely get an XWB Sport Up, which is phenomenal. 777s would only be, I think, Qatar, or I think Qatar is the only 777 that runs out of Singapore 350. Mainly Dreamliner 350. Get more 350s out of Manchester than sometimes you do out of London Heathrow, to be honest with you. Ian Austin, good afternoon. Andrew John McGotkin. Hi. On the far side of the airfield is the BizJet, an old Lockheed TriStar. On the far side of the airfield. Are we talking about? Are we talking about Manchester here, or where we are now? Because there is Lockheed Jetstar. Wow. Where is he talking about there? On the other side of the airfield, an old Lockheed Jetstar. Wow. Well spotted, my friend. Wouldn't be over this side. Is that are we talking about an aircraft that is parked up? Let's just have a little scan across. Where did you mean there, my friend? Jamal tuning in from Trinidad. Anu from Bangalore. Will India win against England? No, I don't know, my friend. Okay, so blimey, hardly spotted that. So we're looking for, oh my god, these flies are back again. It's really bad, man. It's this jacket. I'm a little bit confused about what you're asking for, mate. You might have to ask a little bit more. Where's the Jetstar? Ian Austin saying. Louis Altamirano, good afternoon from Mexico. Fury 550 Hong Kong every week. Wow. Are you at Hong Kong every week, my friend? Oh, hold on a minute. I think I might. Oh, no. Oh. I tell you what, that might be what he's talking about. That looks like a pretty old jet to me. Is that it there, folks? Chat Noir, just thought I'd get a glimpse of the beluga. Well, watch back in the feed. We might well get a beluga coming in this afternoon. More than likely will. We had one going out earlier on. We've had two going out today. Haven't had any arrive on business, so to speak. P10 2204 tuning in from Jamaica, New York. Thank you very much indeed. Anu Hernandez, A346 is the current favourite. I hope that's the aircraft that we are. There are, of course, other. Right, look at that. Pure black, all black, blacked out private. What looks like a private 737, is it? Okay, so here goes the possibly a delivery flight. I'm not sure. Oh, Fury 550. Yes, that is the Jetstar. Thanks, mate. So this, operating to Peru, folks, going all the way to Peru. So that'll be on a few stopovers, I'd imagine. Which direction, which route she'll take, I'm not sure. So I wonder where that's, what will be that one's first stop? Have they come back from lunch yet? Come on, guys. In your own time, fellas. Come on. Oh. Whether anything's happening, I don't know, but sometimes the anti-collisions go on and then they go off. But we can but hope that Rwandair 330 is pushing back. What's that? They are still out. They are still out. They are still out. Oh, out at lunch. Possibly, yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, there is definitely something going on here, because that they got a tow truck hitched up to it. Is there a flight crew on board? You see people moving in that flight deck? I can't. APU is inactive. Oh, and as if by magic, what did I say about a beluga? This is one of the old A300s, folks. So we're used to seeing today only XLs, and of course this is the A300, the older variant that superseded the Guppy, believe it or not. Michael K saying she looks like she will push back, maybe pushing back to go to gate. Not so much go to gate, but go to a delivery gate, should I say. Because I think they're just remote stands there, and they were perhaps waiting for a stand to free up. The Guppy, is it? Sorry, the beluga, right. Okay, so she's going to Madrid. So that will be to pick up tail plane components, folks. Vertical and horizontal stabilizers. DBR 5183 saying, what's the rough time for aircraft and production to delivery? Wow, well, that's a good question. Obviously it depends on the variant, but yes, good question. Maybe, oh yeah, I wouldn't like to say. Possibly a Google. That's probably a Google search you might want to check there. Okay, beluga number 3, here we go. Check out the rear vertical stabilizers. What, the forehead? Crazy looking jet, but built for a purpose. Right, okay. Oh, low battery. Oh, that's interesting. We run that battery right out. Blooming heck. Okay, that's interesting. I've got 62% left on the phone, so I've got one charger here, which is fully charged. Okay, so I'm going to take the iPad out of commission here. It's going to go out of commission there. Now the fact that these guys are here leads me to believe that there might be something going on. Because these seem like hardened, clean spotters. Right, let's just move this off of there and shift that along so that I can get a better... Right. Okay, Facebook. Oh. John Wiles. Just coming to you Facebook guys now. So the big question is, what's going to happen with this? Jay Lee, John Wiles, Tanner Adams. Such tiny engines on that KLM. The little Embraers, yeah, the little CF4s, I think they are. Tiny little things. Same ones that are on the back of the CRJ as well, I think. J.O. Mello, Portugal. Just giving a shout out to possibly his hometown aircraft right there. Callum Graney, been watching big jets most of the day. Well, there you go. Great to have you along as well, my friend. June Johnson saying thank you for the pictures and the belugas especially. Glad to bring it to you. Megs Thompson. Randy Fry. If you're on Facebook running. Lars Kempfer. APU running now apparently. Yes, it is. He's right. He's bang on right. Look. Yes. Nicely spotted, me old son. So we look like we have activity now. More than likely, this aircraft is going out. I'm supposed to be on it, aren't I? Or one of their deliveries, anyway. Juliette Almansa, Toulouse, obviously my favourite airport, or whatever it is you might be saying there in French. Tanner Adams, thank you very much indeed. Callum Graney, $4.99, just $4.99 a month, £4.99, €4.99, $4.99, £4.99. Whatever country you live in, whatever your currency, it will always be $4.99 of your local currency. Is it not? Oh, my apologies. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. I got that wrong. Sorry, folks. Megs Thompson already loving the Rwandair livery. Very simplistic, has to be said. It's a nice blue. If you're into blue, blue's your favourite colour, then most definitely the Rwandair. Seems to be a few people around here that maybe hardened aviation geeks, plane spotters, aviation fans, or whatever. Certainly seem to be knowing that something is going to be happening. Oh, CF34. Sorry, the CF34 on the Embraer. Yes, CF34. Thanks for that, mate. Callum Graney saying he's going for it today, and his uncle has too. What's that, Jilly? Oh, okay, so yeah. Oh my God, really? Blimey, Riley. Yeah, it's €4.99. Blimey. If you're in Taiwan, it's $75. Flipping heck. Might want to think about moving. 75 Taiwanese dollars. But it will be the equivalent of $4.99. Adam Cohen, good afternoon. Wendy Scogland. Oh, Wendy, thank you so much. Really appreciate the lovely, kind words that we... Yeah. Yeah, it's actually cheaper if you're in the US. Okay. Mikey Vander Aaron. Christy Hunt Handyman. Tuning in from Dublin. Hello, Christy Hunt. How are you? Tim Body, Cathay Aircraft due for delivery flight. Haha. Ho ho. That's what these people may be here for. Thanks, Tim. So if you are into Cathay Pacific, if you're wondering if you're watching on YouTube right now, folks, and you're wondering who I'm talking to the Facebook channel. I'll be back to you YouTube members very soon indeed. Myron Postdam is watching. Good afternoon to you. My pleasure, Adam. Myron Postdam. What a great name. It's an interesting aircraft that looks like that might be something on test. No. What's that? That's a Neo. Oh, mine that. Sorry about that. Oh, here she goes. Yeah, there are flight crew on board that aircraft. Start up. And Cathay's pushing back. This is a big day of deliveries for Airbus. Yeah! And it's a 1K as well. Who did? Somebody said that Leslie Gall, Daryl Thorne, I joined today and sent an email regarding business queries. Interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, we're always interested in talking to people about stuff like that. Yeah, it looks like we've got some hardened spotters in our midst. Look at this. Nothing happens for an hour and then all of a sudden, bish bosh bash. Mikey van der Aaron, good afternoon. Callum Graney, yes, I believe that Rwandair 330 is due out for delivery. This is a delivery flight. So we're going to get started. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. No, hold on a minute. That hasn't got. That's the wrong reg, Jilly. That's not a delivery. Look, the reg on it. That's test reg. So possibly just the Cathay. Oh, that means Rwandair might be going out on test flight. Yes. So we're going to get 4 juicy engines starting up now. You're going to get the XWBs on the 350 and, of course, the Trent 7s on the 330-900. Christian Porter, have you heard of Star Alliance Mega Do 2019? What's that? No. Richard Thomas, good afternoon. Adam Cohen, we are at Toulouse for what was the... Here we go. Stand by. Yeah, Sharon, she's not going to another stand. It's definitely a test. APU's running. So I think she's due for startup. However, the tug is now going back towards the aircraft. Diogo Salema asking about the new Azores Airlines 321 long range. Good question. Don't know about that yet, my friend. Tim Body, Cathay's delivery flight to Hong Kong. Looks like Rwandair is being hooked up again. Start up on the 350, here we go. Lawrence, tuning in from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Good afternoon to you, my friend. Nkata Ronald, tuning in from Ghana. Marcel Mollengraf. Tim Boddy, 12th, 351,000 in the Cathay fleet. Wow. Olaf. Left engine starting now. Got that. Probably an old comment because she's now wound up. Sky Airline A320neo makes first flight. Leslie Gall saying that. Aurori Urima, tuning in from Hong Kong. This one's coming straight to your hometown. Aurori. Still have a new car smell in that one. Maybe even an Alpine Forest air freshener, free with every A350. I prefer cherry myself. Yeah, well, it appears that 339 was due to go out on test, but seems there's a problem with it. Oh. Hello. Okay, is this a familiarization flight? Air crew test flight, perhaps? Whatever it is, it's an A330neo. That's the one that was used for the display, I believe. Interesting. Aurelio Costa Tomas, love you guys. Thank you very much indeed. Tuning in from Brazil. Everybody loving that 330neo. Tanner Adams, yes, that was a test aircraft that just went out. That will be used for basically flight crew affiliation. Sometimes Airbus will train their own flight crew on the aircraft. So we may see that aircraft coming around and carrying out missed approach. We'll see. It's quite common for that to happen. And of course they will also train up other airline pilots. Okay. Cathay Pacific's 12th 1000 variant A350. Very possibly it will be back. It will be back for sure, but whether it will do a missed approach, we don't know. It might do a Don't forget, folks, you're seeing this live right now. There's people up here taking photographs. They'll upload them online. A few hours later, you've already seen it. Live. It's now like live. Okay. So Rwanda is gone. Daryl Thorne, thank you. Trish Peters, good afternoon to you. Jordan Pittman. Sadiq Ali. What kind of engines are on the Cathay A350? Good question, Tanner. Tanner, they are Rolls-Royce XWB engines, delivering around about £100,000 of thrust, specifically uniquely designed for the Airbus A350 variant, has to be said, not appearing on any other aircraft. Lino Silva, loving that. John Wiles and Wendy confirming live is better. Okay, let's just have a little look. Clement Aloyne just tagged us in a photo on Twitter. Stevie McGuinness, Gavin Wilkes, Rune Pedersen, Don Moody's, Arshad Sumra, Mark Appleby. Your sound is out of sync. Interesting. On YouTube, is it? Wolfgang H. Some parts are built in Hamburg. Interesting, yes. We are aware of that. I believe fuselage segments, the upper fuselage, I believe, is built in Germany. Upper fuselage segments, that is. Yes, Nick Brown saying sound is out of sync. Do you want to do a reboot, GP? Shall I do a PTC? Maybe it was just on. Maybe it was just on YouTube. Maybe it was just on YouTube. One, two, three, four. Mary had a little lamb, don't you know? Okay, how's that? Waste guy, yeah, waste guy. Is it? Okay, okay. Blimey O'Reilly. Oh, Mars out of sync then. Oh, wow. Okay, well, should we go for a reboot, folks? We're going to go for a reboot. Oh, I've got an engine being towed, Jilly. Let's just show the folks that, because that doesn't need to be in or out of sync. Let's just show them that, because that's this is a great shot. This is what we love to see here on Big Jet TV. Right, a sec. Look at that big old puppy there. Now we always have a little bit of a conflab on this one. Oh, what is it? Is it CFM 56? Is it a Leap? Is it a... Okay, just look at the size of the truck. compared to the size of the engine should give us some perspective as to what it is. I'd say it's a Trent. I think that's a Trent. Don't forget the core itself of these high bypass turbo fans, very small indeed. In fact, hold on a minute. So, hold on. So they are the they're the cowls at the front of the cradle, and at the back of the cradle is the main engine core itself. Let's just have a little look. He's turning into here. Okay. Yeah, I reckon that's let's just have a look. Okay, it's going to pull up here. Well, just by looking at it, looking at the colour. Oh, look at that. I think that is possibly, I need to have a look, because you see, that's what leads me. I think that is I think that's a Leap 1A, because if you look at the fins on the side of the Leap 1A, and also the rear fins on the reverser doors, they're much the same, and that leading edge sort of like has a slanted leading edge to it, which is kind of what that one has. You know what I mean, Governor? So I'm not sure. I think that is a Leap 1A, ladies and gents. Fury 550 says it looks like British Airways blue. You're absolutely bang on there, mate. But then again, could be that, but it's got nothing written on the side of it, so you're right, it does look like British Airways blue. I think he might be waiting for an escort, that's why he isn't going any further, unless... Wow, DBR 5813 A380 built in 80 days. 80 days and delivered according to Google. Wow. Claire West in agreement. Does look like BA. Matty Brown, good afternoon to you. No, I reckon you might be right, Shaker Maker. Could very well be British Airways. Big question is, of course, where are they taking it? Well, Gavin Wilkes could be for a Delta bird, but I think it's too small. I think that's too small for. I don't think that's a. You look at that in comparison. I know it's a little bit further away, but look at that in comparison to size comparison to the XWB. And the XWB is more or less the same fan case size as the Trent 7. So if it was for Delta, unless of course Delta are taking Neos, I'm not sure. Michael K said jet blue, possibly. Yeah, Don Moody mentioning about the fact that it's windmilling such high quality on the bearings. What are you thinking, Jilly? Okay. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So the feed that you've got coming in is fine. It's what you've got going out is crooked. Right, okay, okay. Okay, get ready to refresh your streams, folks. Is that on all channels, Shilly? No, my friend, I think that's a smaller engine. That looks like a LEAP engine. The type of smaller engine. Also, what gives it away is that the A330, as far as I know, does not have the fins, the engine fins, or like I pointed out just now, you can see that fin there, that guide fin, which guides the air over the leading edge of the wing, and reduces the amount of turbulence that the engine creates, because the engine is the most turbulent part of the aircraft, believe it or not. Of course, the air passes into it, but also the air that passes around the side of it creates a huge amount of disturbance, and so there is the need to try and guide that air as best they can to make it as aerodynamically efficient as possible. Hence those guide fins over the top there. And let's just have a little look on that one there, for example. You can just see at the bottom of the, just underneath the exhaust there, you can see that little sort of like pointed outcrop on the bottom part of the cowl. It's the same on the top as well. And that's what we just saw on that engine before it got pulled behind that China Eastern. So who knows? It's almost the same colour actually as that Go Air from Mumbai. We'll keep an eye on it and wait for it to move. Squeezy jet. Greased it. Have to say our skipper greased it last night. Oh, hello. What's that? That's interesting. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I don't know actually. It's just a blue livery on it. We'll soon see. It's definitely coming out. Is it TAM? Is it? Wow. John Hughes saying Delta's taken delivery of an A330neo. I think it might have been the one that we saw here last time actually. And they have 34 more on order. Wow. Mike, the position I'll be at will be the south bank for spool ups. That's the first position I'll be at, and then I'll be moving down to the second position after that. Wow. Wow, really? That's got to be the first one, isn't it?
Non, c'est bonne information.
Sandeep Rana, J Ram GK. Okay. Gavin Wilkes, Latam 320. Thanks for that, mate. Thanks, guys. Yes, Gilly did confirm that is Latam. Got a couple. It's a couple. A couple of aircraft coming out. Chat Noir. That's pretty crazy. So Periscope went nuts today then. It's good. So we're just waiting for an approaching aircraft, and then we'll just see what these two are. One of them obviously is that oh, is this the Viva Air 320 Neo that was on test flight and is approaching? Thanks for that, John Hughes. I'll have a little look at this. Is this on approach? That engine has been moved. Aha! See, there's the fins. Who's that? Going to check this. I'll come back to that in a second, just in case. Oh, it looks like KLM actually. Looks like a KLM Embraer. No, it's not. Oh, no. Aer Lingus. Got my monitor on a very bright setting, folks, by the way. That's why sometimes I get a little bit so I'm thinking that is definitely a LEAP engine. And not a Trent. Where else do you get to see that in the world, folks? Okay. Lufty going out. Now, bear in mind that okay. Wow. Claire was saying, reading a book on Henry Ford during the war. One of his factories was rolling out a B-24 bomber every 63 minutes. Wow. Of course, in days when you know, things could get done a lot quicker, and kind of needed to as well. Another squeezer. Okay, so whatever that is now moving. Okay, LATAM. Wow, a LATAM 320 Neo, and we've got the LATAM 350 over there. So LATAM spending a... It's not a Neo, no, it's a normal, it's a standard 320, is it? Wow. So with CFM 56 engines. Wow. Well, well, well. Tim Miles. Air China after LATAM. Air China after LATAM. Ah, yes, again. Did he come in then? We saw that Air China go out. No, that was a delivery flight, wasn't it? That 320 Neo earlier on, that Air China. There's another one. Yeah. Is this test or delivery? Yeah, Colin Bracker, you're bang on there, mate. You can plan everything but the weather. Managed to get a decent enough bit of activity from the Beluga, and also the 380 as well made a decent bank for us. How quick that goes up. New engine option. That sounded like, definitely didn't sound like standard CFM 56 engines unless it was a very D-rated departure. Ah, That's a RTO test. May go round and do that again. But that's a definite RTO test. So we saw one of these being delivered earlier on, folks. Well, departing on its delivery flight, should I say. Maybe going around again. Nice bite, son. So hopefully he'll go back up and do it again. Usually they do a couple. Glyn James, Latam 330 is a Neo. Latam, no, the 320 was not a Neo, but it sounded like a Neo. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, really? Was that a delivery flight or a test? Yeah. So that sounded very much like LEAP engines. Sounded like LEAP engines, man. Rob Cooper, good afternoon to you. Don Moody asking for a friend. Yeah. Rejected Tika. So Glyn's saying that the 320 was a Neo. Interesting. With the sound of those engines, I tend to agree. They did not sound like CFM 56s. God bless you, blame me, really do dip below. Yeah, we are. Jet Sam Aviation went on a 777-300. He's going again. He's going again. He is going again. Okay, so it didn't say that it was a Neo, but it was a Neo. Michael K saying, Jerry, I'd say you need a break. The only problem I've got, my friend, is I'm standing on a massive hill and I can't just leave the equipment here. I'd have to shut it all down, break it down. And really, the only break I would need would be to go to the loo. And if I went down there, I'd get a coffee at the same time. These guys here are going to be here for a bit, aren't they? Should we do this RTO and then just hope that nothing happens between now and then? What power have I got left in the phone? I'm really low on the phone battery charge, Shilly. Really low. Yeah, which means we'd have to switch to the earpiece for the main phone.
Yeah, geez. Got this small charger.
Okay, we'll get this one good this time. Kind of missed it last time. Got it towards the end of its sequence. So almost immediately we'll pull on RTO. Watch for the speed brakes. There they are. Reverses are open. Or deployed, should I say. So we could do one of two things here. We're going to have to wait till the phone goes dead, but at least I've got the other phone. But I am now looking at needing to go to toilet like. So that would mean 6 hours and 10 minutes without a wee. It's not bad, is it? So, what? Should we? Oh yeah. Add another 40 minutes onto that. Okay. That's 7 hours without a wee. Flipping heck. Cast iron bladder. Right. Yeah. Right. Can you spot the A330 Neo high fly? No. A330 Neo of high fly. It's going to be over the other side, isn't it? Right. So what should we do here? What should we do? Because these guys ain't going anywhere. I think they're standing around. They look after it. But what would I do? Turn the equipment off, Jilly, or leave it on? Let everybody else have a break? What do you think about that? Okay. Let's do that then. Okay, folks, we're going to go for a full shutdown and refresh, and see you back here in a little while. Okay, Jilly, go for a cut.